Flux.
Hey guys, it's Flux here. Welcome back to Silver Valley. And yes, I did fix our profitability issues. I went back, spent a lot of time in the city. I took out all of these 4 main mega towers that were originally elite towers and made them into the regular mega towers. And this is because basically all my jobs were low wealth or medium wealth, and having that many high wealth, I guess, mega towers in the area was really not making us any money at all. In fact, it was causing lots of problems. So I went back, deleted actually all the mega towers, and I rebuilt them based on, all together based on what I thought we need the most, kind of taking into account and making each one self-sustainable in terms of shopping and jobs and things like that. Because it seems like, I don't know if it's just me, but in the new patch, it kind of feels as if it seems like Maxis broke the whole like inner mega tower exchange kind of. It seems like it doesn't work like it should anymore. You can see this lag I get when I come in the city now is actually ridiculous. I'm gonna go ahead and take this thing off of any mode at all, so I can actually move around normally in the city. But as you can see, the profit somewhere around 43,000 because we got all these mega towers on properly. And believe it or not, we still haven't even upgraded all of these yet. These are still on the way to becoming full-sized buildings. So today we'll hopefully see those move on to be the maximum size. I believe our traffic is not bad, but could be better. Let's go ahead and put this thing in fast forward and hope for the best. This lag is pretty insane when we're in full speed mode, but that's kind of what you get when you have 425,000 people in one city. So it looks like our traffic is actually handling pretty well in the city. I think that this whole open air grid pattern thing was a pretty good idea. It seems like the only places are just minor, and they kind of clear up after a while. It's just, waves of traffic moving back and forth, so that's fine. What I wanted to do today was make sure, first of all, that our MegaCo and everything is keeping up. I do know that industrial demand is a little high. I'm trying to get these things to move in, and that should fix that issue. I believe that our MegaCo factories are keeping up, I want to say. Let's see what they think here, if it's okay or not. Let me quickly pause this. Okay, so global market VTOL inbound resources. Oh, there's something else saying a minute ago about it being slow in terms of deliveries. See if that comes up again. But I think that if it is, we may in fact need to go back and try to. Here's these guys requiring more OmegaCo. Here we go. So we may need to have actually more OmegaCo factories to kind of handle the demand for OmegaCo. At the same time, we could also implement more industrial buildings along here, because right now we are just fine. This residential thing is, although it shows that we need some, I believe that's just in, it's medium high wealth. We're actually going to be okay in a bit. I'm going to go ahead and make some of this medium and some of this high wealth. This is already medium wealth here. I might just kind of level that out a bit, because I kind of want to have like high wealth all around this thing, and maybe turn this into medium wealth more, not as much high wealth. I don't really mind too much if it's high wealth, but I'm just thinking kind of like put the higher wealth stuff around here, because we're requiring that apparently. And then once we get that out of the way, that should balance out our RCI, and then we can worry about maybe taking out some of these buildings and putting in some more industry and some more OmegaCo. So I'm going to do most of the stuff paused, because honestly, I don't feel like dealing with lag while we're recording. It gets pretty bad. It's not too bad when I'm not recording, but when I'm recording, I pretty much have to pause it at this point. It's not like terrible. I might end up turning the graphics down a bit just so we can place normally, but honestly, it's just one of those things where with so many ages moving around, the graphics is not going to make a huge difference in terms of putting in a low versus high. It's more just, registering where all the objects are and all the moving parts that's creating the lag. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. But in the meantime, we currently have, I believe this is all, medium and low. So I'm going to try and upgrade this stuff a bit. I'd like to, I know that this is all kind of dead space. Like you can see, I put stuff here, but it's not going to really do anything besides stay at medium. It can't go any higher. So I'm going to go ahead and put down most likely some more high wealth. I'm thinking possibly a plaza, possibly some sort of like garden statue thing. I think this is the way to go. I'm going to do one here. Then I'm going to do a little middle piece, and it's going to be something like this. Something like this. Let's try this one though. Like so, and then we'll do a second sculpture garden. And that kind of matches the idea there. That's what I was going for. Kind of like a little garden in the front of this area. Okay, what else do we need? Oh, I believe I can actually fit these out here. No, I cannot. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to check. In that case, then, let's go ahead and try and put some stuff over here. I believe we can fit down some of these skinny parks. We've actually got lots of wiggle room down here, so I think I'm just going to make a few of these going this way. When I say a few, I just mean probably 2 like that, and maybe 1 or 2 more on this side. I believe if I put 1 here, I can make a second one by going down farther. We need more high wealth, we need more medium wealth, so that's the plan. I'm not going to use that, though. I'm going to make one of these instead at the end, kind of end cap this little row of walkways along this street, which I think looks kind of cool. That should kind of balance out our demands. Let's see. In terms of wealth, that kind of makes a nice even gradual increase. I'm going to go ahead and try to place down some medium wealth parks underneath this bridge to see if that fits. That'd be nice if it did. Not really sure if it will. Yeah, I don't think it will actually. Oh, these will. That's cool. Let's do that. Since there's nothing else that's going to fit here anyway. Might as well. Well, this is going to need a little add-on instead of that because unfortunately it's not going to fit on its own. Yeah, it's odd because it theoretically... Oh, right, no, it theoretically shouldn't fit because that's there. But we can continue placing these on all the way down. Nothing's going to grow there. It's just underneath this thing. And plus, it looks kind of cool, that little well of... that little pathway of trees along each little area down there. Unfortunately, it won't fit here, but that's all right. I might try to fit another piece or something here. I don't think anything will fit there because of this big power plant thing hanging out there. Okay, that's fine. Can we fit anything here? Maybe we can just fit a little small park or something. No, I don't know. Looks like a no to me. That's fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and play again and see if these start changing. I think we might do some sort of just time lapse later on. I might cut the taxes all the way down and just kind of watch the city as it grows. I'm getting more and more curious about traffic. I may need to implement a Maglev system, which actually I don't think is that expensive and would look pretty cool. Oh, you know what? We need to fix sewage, don't we? Let me go ahead and pause this again because I'm not going to deal with this. So currently we have this maxed out system here and it's actually not handling the sewage. So I'm going to put a second one on the opposite side of the city, and sewage is a really precarious thing because it doesn't seem to ever... it's really, you need to have these on opposite sides. You can't have them next to each other because then it's just going to take all the sewage to one section. It's going to cause huge problems. It's all about dividing the flow, and you can't do that if they're next to each other, even close to each other, really, because you don't want to bottleneck one of them. So I'm going to put this one all the way back here, probably on a corner somewhere where I can put attachments. Let's see. Sewage treatment is not going to be good for our wealth value, so I'm going to put this maybe on this side or something. That way, this half of the city will get sucked this way, and this half will get sucked this way. Which isn't exactly an even divide, but then again, this one has less capacity. So it should be even in the end. And I'm thinking we're going to do something like this. And I believe we could just move off in either direction and be just fine. Like so. See, we got 4 down, and we can fit the rest of these in the back, I believe, if we are careful. And we can. Great. So that's going to handle the sewage for now. I'm actually not sure if this is going to handle everything. We may have to put a second one down here. But we'll see what happens. It's definitely... yeah, these guys aren't going to be happy, are they? We need to add a park or 2 just to make them happy. Let's see what we can do. I also would like to add parks around here just for fun. Maybe even just, like, non-crazy. Uh-oh. What's the issue here? Not enough control net. All right, this is my time to shine. This is what I've been waiting for, to upgrade our control net grid. It's probably one of the funnest things to do in this game. I just love messing with control net because it's really inexpensive and it's just kind of fun to boost it all the way up with these little control net facility areas. So can we add more of these? We need to go ahead and put an academy down first. I do this all the time. I just like put this academy down in one of these little areas, and this is probably why these don't develop so fast, but I have to do it typically in the ones that aren't so developed like that. So we can put these down. Oh, we need to add all the add-ons, don't we? Okay, this is the part that means I have to destroy a lot of stuff to make it work, but whatever. We will make it work. I wish this wasn't such a issue with the newer updates, but whatever. It's fine. We can get it done pretty quickly. So we'll do that, and then that. That should let us put down... I'm going to put down some more control in that, I think, while I'm at it. I just don't want to deal with this later. I think I might just put a bunch of facilities. How much are they per hour? Only 400 per hour. Okay, you know, I can deal with that. Is this one 800? Okay, so they go up a bit whenever you add these things down, but I think that because it makes so much money anyway, it's almost worth it to just get our control net here and have some extra to sell. That'll be nice. It could be worth it too. Also, it creates jobs, which is probably not a bad thing in our city because we have so many people and so... Well, we actually have a lot of jobs too, but whatever. It's good. And our bus system is working pretty well. I'm going to check on it in a minute and make sure that we are... Oh! Make sure that we're not having any issues in terms of ride wait time. I need to add those Maglevs in depending on the situation. Not enough control. Okay, so this is okay now. I think I'm going to add one more because we're here at the corner, and I might as well just... Nothing's going to grow here anyway, so I might as well just put this last one down and make some sort of park or something there. Because I don't want to put down that academy later. So I'm going to leave that as it is. There we go. Let's put down this park while I'm thinking about it. It's going to fit perfectly. Awesome. Might just put 2 because it'll make it even. There we go. Awesome. So the entrance to this side doesn't look so gloomy anymore. There's a little park before you enter just the metropolis that is this city. It's insane. But that's good. Our medical looks like it's okay. I don't know why I just flashed there. Let's go check on our... Let's see. First, the academy's got to go, of course. And look at all these new buildings coming in. This is awesome. I'm very excited about this. It's probably why everyone's so confused about what their wealth situation is. Like, you putting these academies down and then deleting them, and they're like, wow, it was medium wealth. What are you talking about? And all of a sudden, they're not medium wealth anymore. Purple smoke is pretty. Decorative purple clouds? Are you sure? Sure about that? I don't think it's very decorative. I think it's more like toxic cancer clouds. Alright, well these guys are... We need to put this down. Also, we need a zone here. Must have deleted that when we put that down. I think these are good to go. Okay, so that's fine. Once these grow in, we're going to have some serious profit margins because all of this stuff is just waiting to become big. And that'll be nice. So let's see. What are the problems? Omega deliveries are still slow. Did I add a second factory? Oh, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I added this one. I may have to add one more then. I think we're also lacking in the whole supplies department. Looks like specifically in the raw ore. I think this thing's handling okay. What's the issue here? Yeah, these aren't actually getting deliveries quick enough. We may need to upgrade to a larger system here, which actually might fit here. I'm curious now. I don't know. No, it won't. Okay. I just wanted to see. I could put it here though, which may not be a bad idea since we have plenty of... Yeah, we have plenty of commercial. I'm just going to do that now because honestly, I would like to improve our Omega. I think that's important. So, we need processors. So I delete that over there because we had some space issues with that mega tower. So I'll just do one of each on this side. We'll do a processor here for the drones. We'll do some oil, some raw ore, and just one more. Oh, that was it. Okay, that's all we need. And this should grow into its own commercial building, I believe. If we leave it there, I think that's enough space. I want to say. We'll probably find out soon enough. I think it will be. Put that there just in case, but I'm pretty sure this is enough space for a commercial building. If not, I'm going to zone this as well. And then one of those will grow into something. Probably. Uh-oh. Really? Still not enough control in that. I'm pretty sure we have plenty of control in that. Wow. Are you kidding me? We don't have enough control in that? That is absolutely insane. These are not enough workers yet? That's probably it. They're still getting workers. Let's just give it a minute, and then once the workers come in, we should have some more control in that, hopefully. But that's crazy. I cannot believe we don't have enough control on that right now. Okay. Wow, look at this building. That is a really cool building. Okay, I'm pausing this. This is insane. Hopefully this come back in just a minute. I think we'll be okay though. But that's a pretty cool building. So what were we doing? We had just finished putting down... Alright, we were just working on getting this thing set up for our Omega. I got one of these here, so the second one should be importing on all of these. Let's go ahead and set that now, and then add in our little delivery trucks. So actually don't even go outside, they go inside the property, which is nice. And I'd like to just find some things we could use here to lighten up this area and make it look nicer. Maybe some medium wealth parks or something, I don't know. Streetcar avenues could also be a possibility, depending on if we want to work. The thing about that is you gotta find... Well, I don't think that we even have any places that really need streetcar avenues. Like, most of these are just one-way streets to go all the way down and they're done. So no point in really adding those in. The Maglev, though, is an option. So how's our bus doing? 1 hour wait. That's a little bit high. Highway traffic congestion. Okay, so we got traffic. We're gonna do this Maglev style. So let's try to limit the amount of Maglevs we actually have to, or stations we have to put down, and just kind of think about this critically in terms of where we actually need them. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna need, definitely gonna need one here on this side of the building, and here. Let's see. And then definitely on the inner city on this side as well. So I'm going to do one here. And then we'll do one further down on this side. It's like the nearest location is like nowhere. Wow. I guess here? Okay. So we've got one on each side now. I can make a loop there. Huh, what happened here? Abandoned for no reason apparently. Okay. Okay, so what do we got so far? We got that. I think we may need a Maglev back on this side by this mega tower. So let's put them on these main roads coming down this way and this way. So let's put one here at the end of this one here in the middle of this one, and then one here at the end of this one as well. That one's a bit offset. Like it to be even with the other one just for aesthetic purposes. And I think we'll actually make this hourly revenue back once we get the other buildings up. So I think we're going to be okay spending this money. But I'd still like to limit the amount that we spend regardless of how much money we're going to make later on. But I think that's going to do it for that. And let's see, where else can we reduce traffic from? I think we can probably branch off of these in different locations if we need to. We'll probably need it in here. So let's do one here. That's about walking distance from these other ones. Then we'll do one back here. We may need one more over here on this side somewhere. Oh, let's call it good though on the Maglevs, because I think that there's plenty of other ways to get around our city. You know, transportation routes like buses and stuff. And I think that this is a really even coverage for the light amount of Maglevs we actually wanted to use in this city. So let's go with that. Let's link them up like this. I honestly think Maglevs are some of the coolest features added. I mean, I really like the fact that you can make a nice method of transportation without having to deal with the traffic, which is really, really, really beneficial. I know buses can do that, but they still have to go through traffic and deal with traffic, which can be a pain sometimes. So this is one of my favorite features, I think, added in. You know, aside from the mega towers, obviously, which are awesome, but other than that, this is awesome. Let's go ahead and do that and just make a connection here. And then delete this side of the connection. There we go. The track is no big deal. It's the hourly fees that worry me. So I just want to make sure that we get that under control. Alright, so we can take these down to here and go all the way across and connect to this one. This one will go across here. I know in my last video some of you guys were saying that I should try and go off the roads with these, and I know you can, but typically off the roads for me is almost always occupied by something. And because these aren't like gigantically high off the ground, they're just kind of like a little bit off the ground. I prefer to not deal with that too often. So, you know, keep my things low to the ground or on the streets, I mean to say, just for the sake of avoiding wasting space because there's a maglev track in the way or something. Like you see here, I don't mind going off and over this spot because nothing's going to grow here anyway. But and actually, I wanted to do this, I forgot, but I wanted to put these bus depot parking rides here. Nothing else can grow there, and it's a nice little way for people to get around that are more lower wealth, so that's good. Okay, so this comes here, and I'm going to bring this down. Take it across this way. And I think I'm going to go down to here, there, a little pivot, and then connect there. And that's where I'm going to... Oh, you know what? I can just go all the way through. Let's do that. Okay, and then we can meet this one on this side. And make a similar route. Actually, this one's just going to go... Let's see. Does this even need to go anywhere? Let's find this one first. Wait a minute. Where is this going? Oh, right. This is the... Okay, yeah, we want to do this. Go here. Let's connect these this way as well. I think more connections is better with maglevs, so you don't typically have traffic with them. So I think that just having as many routes as possible is better than trying to somehow make magical traffic routes. I know that that's a problem with streetcars, but it seems like maglevs don't have that issue, so I'm just gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna let it do its thing and hope that's not an issue. Look at that. For some reason it decides it needs to dip down on the bridge. I don't know why. That's like a thing the maglevs seem to do. Let's see if it does on this side too. The maglevs have really unorthodox patterns in their elevation. I don't know why that happens. Alright, so look at this nice maglev grid. I think that worked out pretty well. Pretty solid route. And I'm going to go ahead and hit play again and see how we handle... Ooh, you know what? We got to deal with control net as well. So hopefully we got enough. We might have to add more control net, aren't we? I cannot believe we are running low on control net. This is insane. We need more workers, which is hopefully going to become a reality soon. Let's see what happens. How many employed workers do we have right now? 0 unemployed. Wow. So we need more people. Pretty much. We're definitely more people. This is why this is showing here. Okay. High wealth and medium wealth people. So I'm just thinking, I mean, I've literally zoned out this entire place. So it's just a matter of growing. And that's going to come soon. So you know what? Let's just take a step back. Overcrowding. Uh-oh. 1 minute here before you do anything else. Let's improve our jail system. We really haven't done much to this one, and we have plenty of space over here anyway, so you might as well just add on as much as we can. These jail cells aren't even going to fit. Uh-oh. We need to delete some of this stuff to make some room. I'll bring it back in a minute, just that these jail cells have to be on the bottom floor. Yeah, bottom floor jail cells. We need to delete these as well. These can go anywhere, but the jail cells, they gotta go right next to the building, so no big deal. We'll make some more room, put a crime prevention center here. We can always add a second jail cell if we have to right there. Got the helicopters in place, and detective wing looks like that could... I don't think we have a big crime issue in this city. I think we're alright. I'm just gonna put these down and hope for the best here. Okay, other than that though, I think we are pretty much good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and disable things that require control net that aren't necessary right now. I wish I gave you a breakdown of what's being used for control net. I guess this shows it a little bit. We've got our skybridge stations that are taking up how much control net? Like next to nothing. Okay, that's good. The maglevs take up like next to nothing as well. It's mostly just these things, looks like 3,700. Oh, and this thing, 3,900. So I may need to cut back on some of this. I'm going to cut back on probably... Well, sewage is alright now. Okay. We're alright right now. I don't know why it was sudden... Oh, we got more workers probably. Bet that was the case. Let's see if we did. Please tell me we did. I'll be happy if we did. Oh, good. So we're getting new workers. That's good. Alright, so we're kind of fixing the problem on our own because we're getting new people, new jobs, new... Everything is coming in. So I think we're going to take a step back now that we are... Oops, something just came up 1 minute. I just fired. Just probably a hazmat fire. Yep. hazmat. This is so ridiculous, just looking at the city with, like, so much lag. It's insane. Okay, well, anyway, I'm going to take a step back for a minute. I'm going to let our population grow even further. We may even break 400,000. No promises. We'll see what happens, though. I'm going to time-lapse for a bit, probably to the end of the episode. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll let the music play us out. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.